Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. This time, I wanted to talk a little more about Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. As you guys might know, I put out a video about the best Supreme Leader Kylo Ren team, in my opinion, a while back, but that was first before Supreme Leader Kylo's buff, and it was also before I got his ultimate unlocked. So I just wanted to make a part 2 kind of thing for that video, and basically discussing what I have found to be the best Supreme Leader Kylo team after you have gotten the ultimate ability unlocked. And it's kind of a basic team. It's going to be full First Order, and it's going to be using double tanks. Now, why are double tanks important? Because double tanks make things so much harder for non-galactic legend teams to beat Kylo, because you have to basically deal with 2 permatons, and it's not easy to get around that. So my composition is going to be obviously Supreme Leader Kylo as the leader. I'm going to be using Kylo Ren Unmasked, General Hux, Sith Trooper, and the First Order Stormtrooper. Now, for some of these guys, my modding has changed since last time, and also Sith Trooper was not in my video from the first video that I made, and neither was First Order Stormtrooper, I believe. So those guys' mods will be brand new in this case. Now, I haven't changed Kylo's mods. He is still rocking 503 speed, 120k HP, 12.3k offense, crit damage triangle, and I have not changed General Hux's mods either. He is still rocking the 300 health. What I have changed is Kylo Ren Unmasked mods. Now, I have found that especially in mirror matches, modding Kylo Ren Unmasked for maximum health is not as good, because modding him for defense makes him actually a lot more durable. So what I have done now is I have given him 2 defense sets and 1 health set. All of these are obviously health primers. This is a speed arrow. I prefer speed because he would be way too slow for my taste without a speed arrow, but yes, you could give him a health arrow instead. But I have never needed that, and I don't think I ever will, so this is the way I have it. And with this, you are not going to be hitting those high 110, 120,000 HP marks, but you want to shoot for around 100,000. 100,000 health with the amount of defense that you're going to be getting. I have around 15%. I would honestly shoot for even higher, for like around, I don't know, 18 to 20%. 20% might be a stretch. 18% is probably very good to shoot for. That's what I would try to get. But 15% is still very good. It makes him very tanky, and I haven't had any problems running through this way. Against Rey teams, it doesn't really matter, because she just one-shots everyone with her whirlwind, so defense or not, doesn't change anything. He's not going to survive. But against mirror matches, it's pretty useful. Now, next on the list is Sith Trooper. For a Sith Trooper, I like to run him somewhat fast, not super quick, around 230, 240 speed. Full crit damage on him, so crit damage set, crit damage triangle, and also an offset of crit chance, because this guy is going to be assisting a lot, and you want him to crit to fuel Kylo's ultimate. This is the main reason that Sith Trooper is here, honestly. He is here to feed ultimate charge to Kylo. He doesn't really do enough damage on himself to really be a great attacker on this lineup, but he is amazing at feeding ultimate charge to your team, and this is why I like him. So I have him at around 8,000 offense. Don't forget that he's only Relic 5. At Relic 7 he would be much higher values here. I have him at around 58% crit chance. Not super amazing, but does the job for me. And just to mention, for him, I do like running a offense arrow, because he really doesn't need the speed. He is either going to be assisting or getting bonus turns from people dying, so speed is really not necessary on him. My arrow still has 20 speed on it, which is kind of very, very rare to get, but you could run like a 5-speed arrow on him and you would still get pretty much the same results, so it's not really important. And last but not least, it's going to be First Order Stormtrooper. Again, he is also only Relic 5, but he is also very important here, especially the way that he is modded, because lots of people will go for just straight up health and protection, and that is also what I did before. But again, same with crew. Defense is going to benefit him a lot more than plain out health and protection. So again, I have gone with 2 defense sets and 1 health set on him. 65k HP, 100k protection, about 220 speed, and 72% armor. Now, if you could get that armor even higher, it would be much better. I don't have a lot of 6 EMAs on him, so that's probably why his armor is a little lower than Kylo's, but he can still take a good amount of hits like this. Now, I'm just going to go into a couple battles. Looks like I only have Kylo teams to fight here, so you know what, let's fight this team with Malak on the right. So he is using a triple tank team with Hux, and it should be a fairly decent matchup for us. The strategy really doesn't change. I always like to go for crew first. Now this is kind of different, because up until now, I think this guy changed his mods, because up until now I have had the fastest Kylo on my chart, and I've always been the one to go first, but no matter. In this case, I will, instead of passing a turn to Kylo, I'm going to do the mass assist on crew and delete him. Usually I would have done the stasis, oh my god, I can't speak, stasis strike on crew and gotten the assist from Sith Trooper. It would have been pretty low, and then done the turn meter swap with Hux and done a second stasis strike on crew to get the kill. But this time I didn't need it. I am so losing my words tonight. I don't know what is happening. I'm sorry, I don't know what I was saying. No matter, we're going to continue with our fight. So always siphon, use Fierce Onslaught to siphon on a stunned character if you can, because it's going to give you double the amount, and who doesn't want to get double the bonuses? Now, see, compared to his team, how much more ultimate charge my team has. I already have my ultimate ready. His barely has like 20% charge. Now I'm going to delete Hux here, and then I don't want to get fear on these guys, so I'm actually going to target Kylo. And see, he doesn't have one of my characters killed yet, and I've killed 3 of his. This is why it's so important to have your tanks modded for a lot of defense in mirror matches, because it's much more difficult for Kylo to kill your team, especially your tanks, if they are modded for defense. Now, again, see how this team generates so much ultimate charge? I already have my ultimate charge at 100%. His is not even at 50%. And I'm actually going to delete Kylo here, and I won't even need to use the ultimate to win this battle. That's how good this team is. That's how good this way of modding these characters is. Now, hopefully, yes, we have some rays here to show. Most of the people on my shard are generic bastards, and they just like to run Rey with Chewie and Kenobi. It's kind of a boring comp. I'm not a huge fan of it. But I guess it works on offense, so whatever floats your goat. But I'm going to attack this team here in number 3 that actually uses L3 instead of Kenobi. It's a bit different, so I just like fighting teams that are different. And here, again, we're going to be using the exact same team. And here the strategy is going to be a bit different. Now, this guy has Rey is modded very slow, so I'm actually going to go first. Usually that's not going to happen. Rey is faster than Kylo, and most people will be modding Rey for speed, or at least more speed than they would mod Kylo. So usually she would go first, but it really doesn't change anything. For L3, you're going to stun her to pull off the taunt. She's going to put her crit immunity, and in this case, the Chewie teams, this is what's kind of annoying about them. It's that Finn is going to get guard if they mod properly, and you can't stun him. So in this case, I like to stun Poe instead. And see, he did a mass assist on crew, and he barely lost like 20,000 protection. That is the power of defense. Also because crew is a thick boy, but defense, guys, defense is so good. Now, I'm going to lose crew. Sith Trooper is going to get a bonus turn, and watch, he is going to do AoE. I'm going to get 22% ultimate charge on my Kylo. Boom. Did you see that? He got a second turn of his ultimate charge up just by that one AoE. Now I'm going to probably lose Stormtrooper here soon, and I'm going to get even more ultimate charge that I will not need because I'm already at full charge. I'm already at full charge, and Rey has not even gotten her ultimate ready yet. This is the power of this team. It charges up this ultimate so quickly that you will never have problems beating any teams whatsoever. Again, I just like to AoE because it starts doing some decent damage when more people die. He's going to probably die next, so he won't get another AoE, but that's still very nice. Again, I will not be using my ultimate as long as Rey hasn't used hers, because even though Kylo would probably survive an ultimate right now with 2 characters on the side, I just don't like to risk it and just play it safe. Also, Finn is annoying and he's going to kill Hux, so that's also something. And right now she has started her ultimate, so I am going to do the same thing. And at this point, I think you guys see that the battle is already won. There is no way they can beat me because I have 3 turns of ultimate here. And I'm just going to keep siphoning from Finn because he's going to be the more annoying character out of him and Chewbacca. So just keep siphoning Finn, build up your damage, and a lot of times these guys actually just die from AoEs. I don't even need to single target them. It's kind of funny. Yeah, Rey Finn's dead, and I can probably just kill Rey with anything. I'm just going to do Stasis Strike, and boom, she's dead. 220k. So that's just how this team works. It's very simple, very efficient, lots of ultimate charge, but you need to mod it properly for it to get the best results, especially when we're looking at the tanks. That's going to do it for me for this video. If you liked it, please do leave a like or a thumbs up. I don't know how these things are called, man. And if you enjoy all the videos that I have been putting out and you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It helps the channel grow and basically just gives it more visibility so more people can benefit from these videos. And that's going to do it for me. I will see you guys next time.